Hi, today I have the pleasure of actually introducing a nonprofit company called Wheels for Winners, and it's a wonderful organization, and I really want to highlight and let the Madisonians know of this wonderful organization and what it does for our community. I have a guest which is right to my left here. This is Paul Kleeman.
I'm Paul Kleeman. I was born and raised in Madison, went to East High, went to UW-Madison, and worked as an avionics engineer. Moved away to Indianapolis for a few years in the 80s, and then came back and worked in Platteville for an avionics firm until 2015 when I retired.
Now, I got to tell you that Paul and I have a bit of a relationship. We actually were neighbors when we lived in Dodgeville back in 2006. He relocated to McFarland before me, and I followed him shortly a couple years after that. So let's talk about Wheels for Winners. What does Wheels for Winners do for our community here, Paul?
Well, it provides bicycles for people in need that need transportation, and we provide the bikes by way of refurbishing donated bikes from the police impound or from anybody that wants to bring in a bike to donate instead of going to a landfill. We have all volunteer mechanics that repair the bikes and tune them up and get them rideable. People that come in show they've done some community service of their choosing, and we can give them a bike once they do some work.
When did Wheels for Winners actually come into existence?
In the early 1990s, 92 I believe. I was told by one of my fellow mechanics that a real estate agent was tired of seeing all the bikes that were left behind when people moved out, and she kind of pulled together with other agents around town, and within a few days they gathered like 100 bikes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they decided to start this up and got some volunteer mechanics and started tuning them up, and then got the word out that you can get a free bike if you show some community service.
It's amazing how that came together.
Win-win.
Yeah, absolutely. I hate seeing bikes or any type of materials that could be refurbished and reused. Right. So that's what really excited me about your organization, and the reason I really wanted to film and actually share that with Madtown, USA, and let them know what a wonderful service this is for the Madison community. How many bikes do you think to date have been refurbished and actually delivered to winners?
Over the 30 years or so, I don't have a complete number, but the last couple of years, our annual reports show that we've given out about 170, 180 bikes throughout the year just here. And then we also do remote community bike repair. And we've given out through other organizations, we've given out another 170 just through like schools and the community centers. And also, we've given out over 400 bikes to Africa. There's another company that takes bikes to Africa in need.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, so we've given out a lot. Just in the last 2 years, probably about 400.
Sounds like if you put the numbers together, it could be close to somewhere in the 1,000 mark. Yeah, that's a lot of bikes. And that's all here from the Madison area.
Correct.
Wow. That's amazing that so many bikes are abandoned.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's such a worthy cause that you actually get those bikes back in action where people can use them.
Right.
How does one apply and be eligible to get a bike in the Wheels for Winners program?
We've changed it recently to make it a little easier, but in the past, you had to show that you did 15 hours of community service, but we've relaxed that because we have so many bikes now to give out.
To apply for the program, you just go on the website, you fill out a form saying that you want to apply for a free Wheels for Winners bike.
Show some intent that you want to do some work for the community, the food pantry, cleaning up parks, any kind of community service you want to do. And as long as you do that, and either have done it or intend to do it, fill out the form on our website and bring it in, and you can pick out a bike.
Who qualifies or is eligible to win a Wheels for Winners bike?
Any age, adolescent, adult, children, as long as they show they've done some community service or intend to, they can pick out a bike.
Sounds like just about anybody could qualify to win a Wheels for Winners bike.
Sure.
Yep. Have you had people, let's say people my age, that might come to you and say, hey,
Sure. You bet.
Where is your shop located? Is it in Madison here?
Yes, it's at 229 South Fair Oaks Avenue, right at the corner of Fair Oaks and Atwood, on the back side of the building.
Are there other services that you offer besides the Wheels for Winners bikes?
Yes, we do a lot of work with local schools and community centers, and the Goodman Center is a big one. And they have people that are needing a bike, and they do some community service. You can come pick one up.
Nonprofit organizations are always looking for donations and help. Talk to me about how people in Madison could actually get more involved and either donate their time, their skill sets, or money for the Wheels for Winners program.
It's either money or bikes, donate bikes if you'd like, or parts. You can also volunteer to be a mechanic, administrative staff. We have plenty of all that right now. What we need right now is earners. We have so many bikes to give out, probably 250 bikes here, and we're getting overfilled. We need to have people come in and earn bikes. So just show you've done some community service, and you can come in and pick out a bike.
So you heard that, Madtown USA watchers, 250 bikes that they need to give out. So if you're in need, maybe financially you don't have the ability to buy a bike, and this is a wonderful program that you can donate some of your time and get a wonderful refurbished bikes. And I was looking through some of the bikes, and they are name brand. I see like Trek, and I see
Trek and Specialized,
Giant and Blanche. Is that
Bianchi.
Bianchi, I'm sorry, it's a brand, yeah. And I see bikes in the shop that are, you know, from maybe a toddler to, you know, full-size bikes and mountain bikes. So lots of bikes here, folks. So please help this organization, either donating your time, or if you feel you don't have the time, even a small financial donation would go a long ways to providing bikes to people in need. What made you personally get involved with Wheels for Winners?
In retirement, I wanted to find some way to give back to the community. And with my own bikes over the years, I've learned how to repair, bust anything. Found out from Free Bikes for Kids, and then through them, met a gentleman that works here, and he invited me to come here, and I wanted to provide some service to the community.
Well, we certainly appreciate all you do, Paul. Over the years, you've been a very giving person. In fact, he's one of those guys that has every tool you could imagine. I can't remember how many projects that I was missing a tool, and I'd knock on his door and he had the exact tool. So I'm sure you're well versed in bike repairs and doing it quickly and efficiently as well. Someone gets a bike and have a problem with it. Can they bring it back here? Is there a cost, or how does that work?
After you pick up a bike here, you have 1 year to come bring it back for any problems that come up.
Paul, what do you enjoy most about volunteering here at Wheels for Winners?
To see a bike come in that is completely unrideable, the chain's all rusted, and the wheels won't even turn, you know, all kinds of range of disrepair. Just to be able to go little by little and one by one fix each part of it and get it all working condition and see the kid ride off in it, whereas it would have gone to landfill otherwise, and get a lot of pride in seeing it go out of here in working condition.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share with Madtown USA viewers?
Just that it's a win-win situation. We're keeping bikes out of landfills. The smiles on the kids' faces when they come out here with a bike they didn't know they could have.
Once again, give our viewers your location and the hours that you're open at this facility.
We're at the corner of Fair Oaks and Atwood Avenue. It's 229 South Fair Oaks Avenue. On the back side of the building, you have to go through an alleyway to get here. We have shifts from Monday through Thursday, from noon to 4:30, and also from 6 to 8 p.m. We're not open on weekends, usually Monday through Friday, but noon to 4:30 and 6 to 8.
Do they have to call in advance to make an appointment, like with you, to come to this location?
Not necessarily. They certainly can. Go to the website or call, but we take walk-ups all the time. They come in and fill out the form and show they've done some service. We'll work on them and fit them a bike.
Let's talk about how to contact you. So if they want to contact you by phone or email, how would they reach you?
The website, wheelsforwinners.org, has the phone number and an email.
Thank you for doing all you do and for what you do here with our local community. My name is Jeff Modjeska, and this is another episode of Madtown USA. If you have a nonprofit organization that you would like to highlight and share with our viewers, I would certainly love to talk with you. You can reach me directly at 608-425-9917.